Southern California Conference has a new president. Hi, I'm Connie Vandeman Jeffrey, and this is All God's People. On Sunday, September 29, delegates of the Southern California Conference convened for their 66th constituency session at the White Memorial Church. At this meeting, various reports were presented, and delegates elected the conference officers, as well as executive and bylaws committee members, who will serve during the upcoming 5-year term. Southern California is proud to announce their new officers. President John Kress, Executive Secretary Danny Chan, Treasurer CFO Kathleen Diaz, Executive Vice President Royal Harrison, and Vice President for Education James P. Willis II. Please join us in praying for these leaders as they embark upon this next term. The October Recorder is in your homes and is available online in English and Spanish. In this month's issue, you can read about the beginning of Pacific Press. The history of the publishing work in the West and that of Pacific Press go hand in hand. The first issue of the Signs of the Times was printed in Oakland, California on June 4, 1874 by James White. Ellen White was convinced that Oakland was the place to set up a press, and so land was purchased and a building erected in 1875. In the Recorder this month, you can also read Alberto Valenzuela's article on fundamental belief number 8, The Great Controversy. I hope you're enjoying this series on the 28 fundamental beliefs. I know that I am. What a wonderful refresher course on the great beliefs of our church. And as always, the news and stories from our conferences and other entities inspire me as I know they do you. Links to the online Recorder are in the description box. October is also Spirit of Prophecy Month, and Sabbath, October 19, is Spirit of Prophecy Sabbath. At AdventistBookCenter.com, you can order most Ellen White books over $5 at a 25% discount. Imagine it's October 1874, and the Seventh-day Adventist Church is just beginning on the West Coast. Just 4 months earlier, James White had published the first issue of Signs of the Times. Just 6 years earlier, 2 evangelists, John Loughborough and Daniel Bordeaux, had come to California to spread the Adventist message. Now, a small group gathered along the Nampa River at this spot in Yountville, California. The General Conference President, G.I. Butler, had come to encourage the group of believers, and he called for an offering to start a publishing work on the West Coast. Just 25 years from the California gold rush, people were still dealing with gold coins and gold bars. The offering baskets overflowed, and over $19,000 in cash and pledges came in. And because of that gathering along the Nampa River, Pacific Press was born. Pacific Press marked 150 years of publishing ministry in 2024. Visitors from far and near came together in Nampa, Idaho on August 17 to celebrate. You can watch the entire program and read the article at the links in the description box. When I think of our rich history and the story of Jesus that we've been telling in the written word and spoken word for over 150 years, I am reminded of this Ellen White quote from The Desire of Ages. Let us then remember the loving kindness of the Lord and the multitude of his tender mercies. Like the people of Israel, let us set up our stones of witness and inscribe upon them the precious story of what God has wrought for us. For All God's People, I'm Connie Jeffrey.